Solo Parenting welcomes back Michelle Stern, our resident psychotherapist from her office in Palm Beach. Welcome, Michelle.
Thank you.
Michelle, most any child will exhibit some behavior that indicates he or she is upset in the wake of a divorce. It's only natural. Depending on the child's age, it may manifest in anger, sullenness, defiance, crying, withdrawal, a regression in toilet training. Much of the time, a combination of good parenting, love, and time, that universal healer, will bring the child around. But some kids will go beyond what's normal and need professional help to overcome their reactions to the divorce. How can a parent judge when his or her child needs professional help?
Okay, well, I guess on this question, I might have a different point of view than most professionals.
Let's hear it.
Because I don't think that mentoring, counseling, psychotherapy is really meant just for problems. It is an educational process in which people are taught emotional skills. And so maybe there are opportunities throughout our lives where there is a crisis and we can learn things that will help us forever. So I don't say to parents, yes, let's wait until little Johnny or little Sally manifests difficulties at school or in their behavior at home or with friends. I say bring them in and let's do some things that are preventative, because I believe in prevention. I don't believe in waiting until there are issues, because with loss, there are usually some things that we do need to work out. You know, most of us do. So my point of view is very different than I think some professionals, in which they'll say, well, you know, let's look for the extreme behavior and then bring them into therapy. I think therapy is, as I said, an educational process.
So it's not only for when you have a problem. Anybody can benefit from therapy.
Growth.
It's for growth.
It's for growth, learning how to be the master of your own life, even when you're 7. Okay?
And can a person be the master of his or her own life at age 7?
I'll tell you an interesting story. I saw a 7-year-old yesterday. That's probably why that came to mind. And this 7-year-old was having difficulty over the weekend sleeping because she's concerned about the non-custodial parent and that parent's living arrangements. I'm trying to be vague for a reason. And so we did some cognitive therapy, which was, what are some of the things you can think about at night? And we wrote them down, and then I had her draw a picture, a happy picture. So happy thoughts, happy pictures, so that she could learn how to self-soothe. And by the way, these are skills that we'll need throughout our life, because in life we will have unnecessary and necessary losses.
And by losses, you mean not only losses of people, but also losses of things, losses of self-values, losses of...
Yeah, a full life includes not only joy, but also sorrow.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's true.
Right, but you know, there are some people that say with those sorrows we gain compassion, wisdom, and knowledge that really helps us be better human beings.
Well, thank you very much, Michelle Stern.
Good morning, solo parents. Today on our family food segment, we are going to make what I used to love to make as a little girl with my grandmother and my mom and my sister, is Easter bread. It is so cool and so much fun to get all the kids together. We would all get together, we'd all get our little pile of bread, and we'd all make our own individual Easter bread. And I'm gonna show you how to make it. It is so much fun to do this with the kids. It's a fun, unique idea after you decorate the eggs with the kids, that you can go ahead and make this bread with them. It's a lot of fun. So let me show you how we're going to make it. This is dough. You can get this dough from any grocery store. You can get it here. You can get it from anywhere. What you're going to do is when you get the loaf, you're going to portion it up into a little bit of a size, to about this size, so each child can have their own individual loaf. And this is what the loaf is going to look like when it's done. So that's going to be the size of your ring. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the dough, we're going to dunk it in a little bit of flour, my little happy cup. And all we're gonna do is we're just gonna stretch it out. I'm gonna take the rolling pin and we're gonna roll it out just long enough to the size of the thinness of that you would like. So this is a good size, okay? Then you can take a knife, or I have my little cutter. You're gonna cut, we're gonna braid them. So we're gonna cut 1, 2, 3 cuts. I'm gonna open them up. And you can roll them or twist them. Have fun with it. It's your creation. You can do whatever you want with the kids. And kids, this is your creative, craft project to do with food, with the Easter eggs. So then we're gonna braid it just like a regular braid, or you even have to braid. You can just do something fun, funky, whatever you guys wanna do. I'm just gonna do this braid, then we take the braid and then we're gonna stretch it out. Then we're gonna take one of our eggs. I've gone already ahead and colored the eggs. And of course, after you're done coloring the eggs, this is such a fun thing to do. So now we're gonna take the egg, we're gonna put the egg in the middle of the braid, and we're just gonna wrap it around like a little nest. And then you can give this to somebody as a little individual gift. Now these eggs are raw. They're raw, so then when you cook them in the oven, you're gonna cook them in the oven for 25 minutes, and they're gonna bake up, and they're gonna bake up like this. And these ones, I put a little egg wash on top, and I sprinkled some sprinkles on top. You can sprinkle some nuts on top. You can sprinkle whatever you'd like on top to make this look like how pretty this is. So that's our Easter egg bread, and have a lot of fun with it. Color your eggs, make the bread, and give this as a really unique gift to your mom, to your schoolmates, and just have fun. Happy Easter.